So, you want to start a YouTube channel, hey? Just a tiny little itsy-bitsy fear standing in your way. Well, fear not, my friend. Let's dive into the hilarious world of YouTube fears. Hi, my name is Sean, and welcome to my YouTube channel. We have all experienced many challenges during the last few years. Thankfully, most aspects of our daily lives have returned back to normal. Like a lot of people during and since the pandemic, I have spent a lot more time on video calls. Being more introverted than extroverted, I have at times felt a little uncomfortable with taking some meetings on camera. You may or may not have found yourself in a similar position. As a result, I have decided to start this YouTube channel primarily to become more comfortable and confident while speaking to camera. Why now? Well, why not? In future videos, I plan to delve into some of the reasons for this YouTube channel. For now, let's just say that the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson, has been useful in pushing me into this YouTube creator journey of discovery. In addition, videos by other YouTubers like Ali Abdaal, for example, have also pushed me to hit that record button. Now back to the fabulous world of YouTube fears. Fear number 1, the camera shy syndrome. The classic fear of being in front of the camera. I mean, really, who wouldn't be scared of a lens? It captures every awkward facial expression, weird hand gesture. The fear of being in front of the camera or speaking to an audience is a common obstacle. However, with practice and with embracing our many imperfections, we can become more confident and comfortable in front of the camera. Remember, even the most famous YouTubers have started out with cringy first videos. We should embrace this awkwardness. Fear number 2, being uncomfortable with how you look or sound on camera. Well, maybe you don't really like the way you sound or look on screen. This is probably one of the first things you've probably experienced when you see yourself on camera for the first time. When watching ourselves on camera, we often feel uncomfortable. This can be due to various reasons, including self-criticism and being unfamiliar with our non-mirrored image. This discomfort arises from the disconnection between how we feel in our bodies and how we perceive ourselves when we appear on screen. This can lead to heightened self-consciousness and overthinking our appearance and our mannerisms. Remember, the feeling uncomfortable on camera is a common experience. All of our favorite YouTubers have experienced this, but with time and practice, it is possible to become more confident and natural in front of the lens. This is what I am working on as I start along this path. Let's see. Fear number 3. The judgment jitters. The fear of judgment. The fear of being judged for our physical appearance or the sound of our voice. This fear may be attributed to stage fright, knowing who will be watching this video or when they will be watching this video can lead to negative thoughts and self-doubt. The horror also of "you suck" comments. But hey, remember, haters are going to hate us. Embrace the thumbs down button like a badge of honor. Some people are just toads, with nothing better to do than to criticize others, probably because they themselves do not have the courage to put themselves on camera and publish their own videos. Besides, who cares what Uncle Bob from Idaho thinks? The fear of what others will say or think about our content can be a significant barrier to us new aspiring YouTubers. Overcoming this fear involves understanding that not everyone will resonate with our content, and that's okay. Embracing constructive feedback can lead to growth and self-improvement. Don't care what other people think. Just like the book says, don't give a fuck. Fear 4, content catastrophe. The fear of running out of content. It's like standing in front of an empty fridge and hoping for a miracle. Many potential creators worry that they don't have anything interesting or valuable to share on their channel. This fear can be paralyzing, but it's important to remember that everyone has their own unique perspective and something valuable to contribute. Even the most creative minds have their aha moments. Embrace the chaos and turn it into content gold. Fear 5. The subscriber stage fright. The fear of not gaining subscribers. Many people worry about not gaining subscribers or views. It's like throwing that party and no one shows up. But hey, Rome wasn't built in one day, and neither was PewDiePie's channel. It's important to remember that building an audience will take time and consistent effort. Embrace the slow growth, enjoy the process, and focus on creating quality content. That is key. Fear 6. The algorithm anxiety. The fear of the YouTube algorithm. It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. But even the smartest people on YouTube scratch their heads at times. Many people fear that the YouTube algorithm might not resonate or favor with their content. It does seem, though, that some channels and their content have experienced some shadow banning. But it's important to remember and to embrace the mystery and the journey to keep creating. We're all individuals and we all have something interesting or valuable to share. Also, remember, YouTube is not the only platform online from which you can share what you have to say. Fear 7. The imposter syndrome. You might be experiencing the imposter syndrome. It's a psychological occurrence in which we doubt our skills, our talents, our accomplishments, and have a persistent internalized fear of being exposed as a fraud, despite external evidence of our competence. Many of us rationally know what we are good at, but emotionally we still feel like a fraud. Experiencing the symptoms of the imposter syndrome doesn't mean there's anything wrong with us. Actually, the phenomenon is commonly reported among high-achieving individuals. We are just reacting in a healthy way to our situation. The imposter syndrome can lead to feelings of anxiety, inadequacy, and self-doubt. This results in us avoiding challenges or opportunities for growth. Overcoming the imposter syndrome involves us changing our own mindset about our abilities and acknowledging our accomplishments. We look at our favorite YouTubers' content online and we think we'll never be as good as they are. Well, that is rubbish. Stop doing such comparisons. They have been creating their content for a long time. We have only just started. We will get better. Fear 8. The fear of not having the right equipment. Some of us new creators feel held back by the belief that we don't have the proper camera or the gear to start the YouTube channel. However, it's essential to realize that starting with basic equipment is perfectly fine. And as you grow, you can invest in better gear. Also, some of us experience gas. No, not that gas, gear acquisition syndrome. If you have a simple camera, even a cell phone, a microphone, and a source of light to illuminate what you point your camera lens at, you also can start a YouTube channel. Well, future videos will expand on the equipment that may improve the quality of our videos. So there you have it, folks. The fears of starting a YouTube channel are as real as my love for good, wholesome food and going sailing. Now remember that to address these fears, it is crucial to let go of the need for perfection. And we need to focus on the message rather than getting everything right from the start. Additionally, giving oneself permission to be a beginner and to embrace being authentic can help us all conquer these fears and kickstart our YouTube journeys. Ultimately, it's important to remember that most successful YouTubers have faced these fears, and they have overcome them with practice. Behind every successful YouTuber is a trail of embarrassing bloopers and fears conquered. Embrace the fear, laugh at yourself, and just hit that record button. By acknowledging these fears and taking small steps to address them with each video, we can move past our apprehensions and start our own YouTube channels with confidence. I hope this video encourages any viewers out there to acknowledge their own fears and take the leap into the world of YouTube content creation. In the near future, I also plan to do some videos on how we can address and overcome these fears. So please join me on this journey of discovery. Have a great day.